If you record videos with your camera or your phone, you can also import those videos into Lightroom. And you can also process those videos very similar to the way that you'd process a photo, with some limitations. I have this video of some waves crashing into the beach on Hawaii. And if I press D to take this into the Develop module, I get a little note that says video is not supported in Develop. So my initial reaction might be, well, why am I even importing my videos? I can't do anything with them. It's just a way for me to store them and look at them, right? Wrong. Let's go back into the Library module. Up on the top right, we have the Quick Develop panel. And I showed you how to use this in a previous video. It looks a little bit different because some of those sections are grayed out, but not all of them are unavailable. Now, most video files are not raw files, so you can't make non-destructive edits, but you can make changes. For this video, I might want to reduce the whites a little bit to bring back some of the detail in the waves there in the background. Maybe I want to soften those blacks or increase the vibrance. And you can also apply presets that you've created or imported in the Develop module. Up on the top, under Saved Presets, I can go ahead and choose any of these that I like. And a window is going to pop up and it's going to tell me that not everything is supported. And this list that we see here is the list of supported settings. Some of the things that are missing from here are filters, like graduated or radial filters. Crop is not there. The effects settings, such as vignette and grain, are not there, among a few others. But for the most part, a lot of the settings that I use in my presets are going to apply. And if you don't want to be reminded of this, just click on that Don't Show Again box. I'll go ahead and just click OK, and that setting has been applied. Now, this is probably overkill. It's probably not something I would do with this video. But that's okay. I can always reset my changes and start over from scratch. Now, another thing you can do to your video files is you can trim them. And when I say trim, I'm not referring to the image in terms of cropping it or anything like that. I'm talking about the length of the file. This video is over a minute long. And so if I wanted to use this in a project, I probably wouldn't want to use the entire length of the video. So if I'd like to trim it, I can just click on this little gear icon. And I have these little sections on the right and the left that allow me to select a section of that video and trim it out. So maybe I want to choose something in the middle. I had that little flare at the beginning, and if I wanted to get away from that, I might want to start at about 14 seconds. So I'll move that left slider all the way to the right. And then I'll move the right slider in, and I'll just kind of pick a spot. And now I have just under 20 seconds of video. If I wanted to create this trimmed version of this video file, I would need to export it to apply those settings.